Hello, myself Sachin, and today we'll learn the event loop. Event loop in JavaScript is said to be a constantly running process that keeps a tab on the call stack. The event loop is a mechanism that manages the execution of code, allowing for asynchronous operations and ensuring that the single-threaded nature of JS engines doesn't block the execution of the program. This process ensures that asynchronous operations don't block the main thread. Code runs in the expected order, even with the asynchronous task. The browser remains responsive to user interactions. Now, how it works? So it have four parts. One is call stack. JS code is executed on a single thread, and the call stack is a data structure that keeps track of the function calls currently being executed. When a function is called, it's added to the top of the call stack. When it finishes executing, it's removed from the stack. Here we follow LIFO order, last in first out. Then we have the web APIs. When we perform the asynchronous operations like timer or the network request, we are currently interacting with the browser's web APIs. These APIs handle the operation in the background, allowing your JavaScript code to continue executing. Then we have the callback queue, that is a task queue. When the asynchronous operation completes, like timer or network request, its associated callback function is added to the callback queue. FIFO order is followed. Then we have the event loop. The event loop continuously monitors the call stack and the callback queue. If the call stack is empty, it takes the first callback from the queue and pushes it into the call stack, effectively executing it. The event loop is a critical part of JS that allows it to handle asynchronous tasks and callbacks efficiently. Understanding how the event loop works is essential for writing performance and responsive JS applications. By using asynchronous functions and callbacks, you can leverage the power of the event loop to execute multiple tasks simultaneously and avoid blocking the main thread. Now we see example. We have one line as console log dot start. Then we have the set timeout function, which is it is using the timeout, and timeout is of 1000 milliseconds. Then we have the console.log end. Let's run it. We are seeing that start is printing first, then the end is printing, and the timeout is printing. Because the timeout is taking the 1 second. Let's say we put it to the 0. Now we run it again. We see the same order: start, then end, then timeout. When the timeout was 0, why it was not printed in between? Because even though the timeout is set to be 0 millisecond, the timeout message appears after the end. This is because the callback function for the timeout is added to the callback queue. That callback function is added to the callback queue. And the event loop doesn't execute it until the call stack is empty. Then call stack is being emptied. So first start is executed, then console.log end is executed, and then the turn comes to the timeout, and then we print the timeout. Okay, I hope it's clear now. Thank you.